Hey, what's up, guys? Whitley here with some more Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. I know I'm a bit early, but you know what? I don't give a shit. I'm way too excited for this. Give me a moment. Sending out a message. God damn it, Discord. What happens if I click on that? Yeah, it brings up the stream. Let me try one other thing. Let's play ball. Oh, that's why. I guess I'm running it solo today. Let's begin. First, let's buy some shit. No one wanted to believe it was real, but Rantaro was killed just before the time limit. Now Kaede and Shuichi must take on the, oh my god, this is so slow, the class trial. This is the same music that appeared earlier. That's definitely the best option right now. And I don't think I can afford anything else. Let's change difficulty. Oh, you can change the difficulty before trial? Oh, that's kind of neat. But we're going to stick with mean. Class trial is in session.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death. So you better vote for someone. Now let's get this crazy awesome trial underway!
Oh yes, let's.
So, it's starting, huh?
Oh man, I haven't been in a trial in like forever.
You've experienced this before?
Oh, so you have experience with trials?
Apparently.
Yeah, since I'm a leader of evil and stuff, I've done a lot of bad things.
So, what are we supposed to do? Where do we even start?
Gonta never done trial before. Not sure where to begin.
First, let's breathe in. And breathe out. We need to remember our no-no-nos. No pushing, no running, no talking.
But communication is the foundation of any discussion.
We should not worry about our procedure, especially since this is not a normal trial. Each of us will be serving as a potential culprit, lawyer, prosecutor, and jury member. Let us proceed with that in mind, shall we?
Then might I offer the first topic?
Don't fucking get ahead of us! You trying to start some shit?
Yeah.
Calm down. How about we listen first?
Atua has spoken. He says it is vital that we hear everyone's testimony. I'm a good listener because my ears are clean. Once, I cleaned them so hard, they bled.
We didn't need to know that.
Conversation, then. There's something I found curious. Why, I wonder, didn't the culprit take advantage of the first blood perk?
I thought that was strange too.
I bet they just wanted to do a class trial real bad.
They wanted to off everyone here.
Then Monokuma's the culprit, the doi! Cause this whole class trial was his idea. Hoo yeah! Easy peasy! I'm a fucking genius!
Ahem. Ahem.
Wait, is it even possible for Monokuma to be the culprit?
Of course not! I would never do anything to you guys directly.
Even if you can't, it's a different story for the person controlling you, right?
Hmm?
Is it possible that the mastermind controlling Monokuma killed Rantaro?
Mastermind? Was that? I don't know any mastermind.
Never heard of him.
Don't play dumb with me. Who's the mastermind controlling you guys?
The mastermind, huh? Odds are, it's one of us.
That's... Somehow, I don't feel like someone could be in the courtroom and control Monokuma at the same time.
It's Keyblade over here. Everyone else thinks so too.
Does everyone really think that?
We'll get to the bottom of this.
Before we determine the mastermind, we must uncover the culprit.
Then we could start by determining the sequence of events. Let's take a closer look at the circumstances of Rantaro's death.
Gonta agrees with Shuichi. After all, Shuichi is ultimate detective.
Then let us start by reviewing the incident.
Alright then, let's do this. We can find the mastermind if we work together. When this class trial is over, we'll know exactly who the mastermind is. And now, the class trial has begun. As things progress during each class trial, non-stop debates will occur. During non-stop debates, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions in their statements. You'll have to use the truth bullets you've gathered and refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you've found during the investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Move the mouse to aim the reticle and left click to fire. Aim for the gold words displayed in their statement. Those are the weak spots. There's a chance that the lies or contradictions are hiding within those spots. Remember, you might not be able to refute them all. You have to use the right truth bullet. Compare everyone's statements to the truth bullets you have. And shoot your truth bullet at the proper weak spot. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. So what happens if you fail? I know in the first game you just get to try again, which was kind of BS. I hope the punishment is just a little more severe this time. Oh, I almost forgot the new element. During the trial, you can concentrate using the spacebar to make time slow. That's not a new element. That was in the first game. Oh. The V point. That's new. If you hit with the correct truth bullet, you get an awesome V counter. Bullseye. V counters really improve your score and the number of mana coins you earn, so try that out. During the non-stop debate, pressing the F3 key will bring up the controls. Give them a look. Make your argument. 4 bullets. Okay.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
Okay, that's definitely what we have to contradict, but with what? Rantaro was masterminding the whole thing.
Rantaro's body was found just before the time limit, right?
He was killed in the library.
Oh.
Rantaro was alone in the library. The culprit could have snuck up on him.
What was he even doing in the library anyway?
He was opening that moving bookcase for one reason. Because he knew about the hidden door. That means Rantaro was masterminding this whole thing!
No, that's wrong.
Just according to Rampa.
Wait a minute. I don't think Rantaro was the mastermind.
Huh? Why?
So for some reason, right click is shoot. Why is right click shoot?
Because Rantaro didn't have the card key to open the hidden door. You'd think the mastermind would have that card key on him, right?
Perhaps the culprit took the card key after killing Rantaro. But none of the pictures show Rantaro holding the card key. So I don't really think he had the key at all.
Also, if the mastermind had died there, this killing game would have already ended. You are correct. The possibility of him being the mastermind is quite low.
Then how
Yeah,
Rantaro know
Monokuma
about
is still
hidden
there.
door?
Maybe he stumbled across it in the library. You know, like how Shuichi did?
Maybe the mastermind told him about it.
What? Why would the mastermind tell him that?
To lure Rantaro to the library and kill him.
Does that mean the culprit and the mastermind are one and the same? That does seem plausible. It's very likely the mastermind knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap.
The mastermind knew about our trap this whole time?
This case may have become the perfect crime thanks to your hidden cameras. The mastermind knew about your trap and exploited it to commit their crime.
after the mastermind lured Rantaro and murdered his ass, they used Kaede and Puichi's hidden cameras to arrange the perfect crime.
Did they really take advantage of our trap, though? Is this really the perfect crime? Are we in an unsolvable mystery?
What are they doing back there?
I guess this is a dead end.
Wait, don't give up that easily. We already know the culprit is the mastermind. We gotta work together to find the mastermind. Then we can end this killing game.
You yap about teamwork and all that, but you still think one of us is the mastermind.
Yes, and I know that's a horrible thought. But that's why I want to end all the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that.
Kaede.
Wow, looks like you're determined to face even a cold, hard truth. Then here it comes, the cold, hard truth.
Yeah, no shit. You lie.
I already figured out who killed Rantaro.
What?
Why are you surprised?
'Cause if he's right, that would make this the fastest class trial to date!
How fast was the previous record anyway?
Real fast, let me tell you.
He was like a leaf on the wind.
Oh yeah, I guess now he's one with the wind.
Yeah, I think about him this time of year too.
The way he soared through the enemy fleet hull, badass! Just to die like a little punk.
What the hell?
Shut it, you weirdos! This is an important conversation.
Yeah, please just
Kokisha,
shut up.
Are you serious about knowing who the culprit is?
No.
Yup. So, we all agree that the culprit knew about Kaede and Shuichi's trap, right?
No shit! That's why they're not in any of the pictures. So who is it?
So whoever knew about the hidden cameras is the culprit.
So who the hell is it?
It's you!
I was thinking, it would either have to, at that point, it would either have to be Kaede, Shuichi, or, yeah, Miyu. Miyu's the only other one who knew.
What?
You made the cameras used for the trap, right? Obviously, whoever made the cameras knew about the blind spots.
Before breakfast was the only time someone would be able to sneak by.
What the hell brought this on all of a sudden? I just designed the cameras. I didn't know they'd get set up in the library.
If someone asked me to make cameras, I'd totally ask what they were for.
How come you never asked what the cameras were for, huh? Huh?
I pulled an all-nighter making them, and afterward just sort of passed out.
You're getting awfully worked up. Look at you. You're sweating.
I'm always wet. I'm just feeling extra sensitive, like these big boobs of mine.
I think this voice actress, after playing Blonde, I don't know, I feel like they like playing a character with big boobs. Well.
For someone so aggressive, you're kind of a wimp, huh, Mew?
Come on! Let me off the hook already. Do you want money? Is that it?
What could we use money for here?
Your pathetic excuses are consistent with those of a common male criminal.
STFU. Hey, what's up, kid? Everyone started to suspect Miyu, but is that really okay? Okay. Blue colored Wii Spots. Okay, this is a new mechanic. I think this was in Danganronpa 2, but it's been a while. I played Danganronpa 1 more recently than I played Danganronpa 2, and this was definitely not in Danganronpa 1. So what I believe the blue weak points mean is that you can agree with people. Because earlier you could only contradict. Now you can actually use evidence to agree with them. Okay. From here on out, blue colored weak spots will appear. If we call the weak spots you've seen up until now argue points, then these blue colored weak spots will be called agree points. Yeah, okay. When shooting agree points with truth bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies or mistakes, please fire the truth bullet that proves the other person's testimony is correct. When your truth bullets merge with that statement, they will they will complement each other, resulting in a consent. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. You can also V-consent, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Thank you for your time. Respectfully, System. Oh, the tutorial guy has a name now. His name is System. Kate, if you want, you can join the chat.
Why don't you just admit it already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library?
I'm telling you, I had no idea! Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library.
Okay. Let's see. Let me check the accounts. Korkio's account, during the body discovery announcement, Kyo, Miyu, Kirumi, and Tsumugi were in the dining hall. Yep, that's it.
Are you okay?
The person who made the cameras would have known their blind spots too.
Yeah, well, I didn't make the cameras either.
Yeah, she's starting to
Why don't you just
tell her
admit
own
it
lies.
already? You're the culprit, aren't you, Mew?
No way! That's not possible!
Okay. Oh, it's escape to fast forward.
So you knew nothing about the trap in the library? I'm telling you, I had no idea! Not like it matters. Because I never went to the library.
Gotcha.
I agree with that. I don't think Mew went to the basement either. Right, Q?
Of course she didn't. Mia was in the dining hall during the murder. I saw her there while dining on what I thought would be my last supper.
The pasta on the menu tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake.
What the shit?
Don't feel bad for her. She got to eat her tasty grandkid on his birthday.
That's not what he said.
That's too sad to make sense.
That's Pops for you.
So there you have it. Mew's alibi.
You fucking slug! Why didn't you say so earlier? Good job, Kaede. Guess I shouldn't have judged you by your lackluster rack.
God damn it.
What Gilgamesh-level condescension? But which Grail war are you from?
Wow, another reference we don't get. You must be a hardcore loser.
I'm screenshotting that.
Oh, sorry. Sometimes my hobbies just sort of slip in.
Hey, don't be acting all cocky, Kokichi. You put my ass in the hot seat earlier. How about you just keep your fucking mouth shut, you lying little abortion?
What the hell?
What? That was really uncalled for. I only said that to find the culprit.
Hello?
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh, God.
You're so mean!
Jesus. So he's a little shit one second, and then a crybaby the next. Good to know.
Well, I mean, he is an evil dictator, so...
You watching the YouTube stream?
Yep.
Okay.
Obviously, I have the sound muted for obvious reasons,
Yeah.
but...
I can go ahead and do the screen share.
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Damn it. Okay. All right. Especially since everything's voice acted now. So.
Yep, yep.
Forgot to deafen my alt account. Shit. Cade in the chat, he's just like, my ears.
Okay, I feel a lot better now.
Cool your jets, kid.
Samugi and Kirumi were both in the dining hall as well.
We can dismiss those four as potential culprits if they were together the entire time.
No, not the entire time. At one point, Samugi went to the restroom.
Oh, so you brought that up after all. It's true. I went to the restroom closest to the dining hall.
Oh? Did I hear that right? The restroom, you say? Excellent! I was waiting for this moment. I'm getting so excited right now!
Why?
Ow! Why? Did you take a firm dump? Or was it a soft one?
Fucking end me. And I thought the dialogue from the previous games were weird.
Why are you assuming she was dropping a deuce in there?
But I really did just go to the restroom, not the basement, you know? Also, I don't think I was there long enough to be suspicious, right?
You're the ultimate cosplayer, though. You could have just disguised yourself as someone else while you were out.
We've already proven that she can't do that.
No, I don't do disguises.
I don't think that's possible, and I know the reason why.
Cospox. We have to explain Cospox. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, we only have 20 seconds to answer this question. Okay.
What the why?
Oh, why is right-click answer?
I get it.
Tsumugi can only cosplay as fictional characters.
That's what cosplay is supposed to be in the first place.
It's probably such a short time because I set both logic and action difficulty to mean.
Oh.
Lately, some people prefer to cosplay as non-fictional characters, which is unforgivable. It's so unforgivable that I break out in cospox if I even attempt it.
Yeah, the cospox was pretty gross.
I see. If that's the case, then there's no way you could have been in disguise.
I love how they
Sorry
all
about
just
that,
take the
Samugi.
word for it.
I just thought it was something to check.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm not
I,
bothered by it at all.
I feel like it's just like, we've already established in the previous games that there's no reason to be an accomplice, so it's everyone for themselves. And if someone's agreeing with someone else, then that could only mean, like, why would they protect someone else? They're trying, if the wrong person gets voted down, everyone dies.
Aw, Samugi is so nice. She's way better than Mew.
Well, fuck you too!
Getting back on topic, we now have alibis for the people in the dining hall. So we know that Kirumi,
Hey, what's up,
Tsumugi,
Ted?
Mew, and Kyo can't be the culprit.
Congratulations to the four of you. You can all leave now.
Huh? Can
So what about the swines who went to the basement? They're all suspicious, right?
Which of us went to the basement?
Well, when Shuichi and I were on lookout, we saw Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rantaro. So 7 people in total.
And one of them's dead.
So the culprit is among those 7?
But of course.
You're not making your case easier for you. You were one of those 7 people, Angie.
Why are you laughing? That includes you too!
Excluding Rantaro, one of the 6 people who headed to the basement. Is the mastermind of this killing game? The person who's making us endure all these terrible things?
Why not torture the truth out of them? It would be the quickest method.
I feel like that is something Kyo would do.
Wait, please! No torture! My tolerance for pain is actually really low.
Says the ultimate Aikido master.
I'll tell you everything! Anything! Just please don't hurt me! Please just tell us what happened.
She's a martial artist. What the hell?
If the culprit is among that group, then wouldn't Maki be the most suspicious?
What was that? You were gonna say something?
Oh, no, it's just kind of weird because that's the whole point of Aikido and just
like,
martial arts in general.
Is to... And brother, I hurt people.
Just look at her. She could definitely kill someone.
Stop being so stupid. The culprit could easily be anyone, like Kaito.
Are we really judging the likelihood of murdering someone based on appearances now? God
Well, we
damn
know
it.
that person has to be pretty strong to wield a shot football.
Fair enough.
Who's the culprit? Who?
Gonta is gentleman. Gentlemen not hurt people.
It's not me either. Murder sounds like way too much work.
I love how that's her biggest concern.
I have an alibi.
Who's the culprit, for fuck's sake?
We need to calm down. If everyone talks all at once, then we can't discuss anything.
It's all right, Kaede. We just need to listen to everyone's statements. You can do this, right?
Listen to everyone's statements? That's right. I can pick out everyone's voices as they talk over each other.
I only went because I was invited. Why don't you ask the shady guy who invited me?
What? You mean me? But I just said it wasn't me.
Don't thrust the blame onto me, you degenerate males, and you're thrusting. Ugh.
Don't phrase it like that.
Of course she phrases it like that.
If you don't believe me, ask my mommy.
Your mommy, who is not here right now.
Really? I have an alibi.
I'm
I'm
the
not the
culprit.
culprit too.
Oh no, all three people are talking at once. Everyone is clamoring to prove their innocence. There's a panic in the courtroom. Is that a Panic at the Disco joke? Panic! Exclamation point. In the courtroom! Exclamation point. Oh, that's right. It's time. You will now be thrown into a mass panic debate. Okay, a new mechanic. Okay, good. During the mass panic debate, the three debates will happen at the same time. But remain calm. It's just like a non-stop debate. You're just hearing triple the opinions. Simple, right? Aim at the conversation you really want to hear and concentrate to listen more closely. Sort through everyone's opinions, find the lie or contradiction, and refute it. You can also use V-counter, so if you're confident, give that a shot. Sorry to take up your time. Thanks for being a sport about it. Receiver on Suguchi.
I have an alibi.
guys.
A little bit suspicious.
I would never punch a foe from
The
behind.
guys wanted us all in the basement.
A true Aikido master would never do something so dishonorable.
Punching is permitted in Aikido?
Remember? Rentaro's the only one who left in the middle of it.
Robot? Like Kibo?
None of us there could have killed him.
Oh, I know the contradiction. Okay. All the different voices are confusing me, but Kaito's statement was suspicious, right? Oh, they're just gonna spell it out for me?
Big strategy meeting together, remember? Rentaro's the
I hear it! Wait a minute, Kaito. Wasn't there someone else who disappeared other than Rantaro? That idiot already forgot. Gonta also left during the strategy meeting.
But he couldn't have done it.
He locked himself up in the AV room and... Hey, wait a sec. Idiot!
That's what he cares about?
Is that right, Gonta?
Yes. Gonta watched Bug Movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma.
Were you trying to imagine yourself as a huge mantis with swords for hands?
Oh, come on! How is looking at bugs supposed to put you in a fighting mood?
Ah, terrible idea. Like putting ketchup on a hot dog.
Shut up, that's a great idea.
But why did you lock the door?
'Cause Gonta need focus. Everyone suspect Gonta? Why?
we already know that he couldn't have left through the other exit. The door was jammed, and we already know that he didn't force the door open. We have proof of that too.
Because you don't have an alibi.
Oh, Gonta just need alibi? Okay, Gonta will get alibi. Just
The way this debate is going,
God damn it.
this will be difficult to refute.
What will you do? Without an alibi, we'll all choose you.
Gonta, please understand that in order to reveal the truth, you must also participate.
But Gonta not sure where to start.
You just have to tell everyone why you couldn't have done it.
If you're not the culprit and we all vote for you, then we're dead too. Our lives are riding on your word. You got this.
Okay, Gonta will try. For everyone's sake.
Yeah! Ha 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 ha! Fight, Gonta! Fight! Fight! Fight!
That is adorable.
Cut it out, you fucking bobblehead!
This debate is getting loud and heated, but if I just focus on everyone's voice, then hopefully we can expose the mastermind. Why is she just like freaking Athena Sykes of this universe? Okay, non-stop. Standard non-stop. Shit, we got an extra bullet.
Gonta not culprit! Cause to leave AV room, Gonta must walk through game room where friends are. To even reach hallway.
If you can't get to the hallway, you can't go to the library.
AV room's got more than one entrance, though. There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door, you can quickly go in and out of the library.
Then he got past the camera somehow and killed Rantaro. Well, that's settled. Let's go home.
Is not settled? Gonta not culprit! Gonta not culprit!
Alright, I know what the contradiction is.
There should have been a door facing the hallway, too.
The sliding door across from the rear entrance, correct?
With that sliding door,
No, that's wrong! It's not possible to use the sliding door.
you saying I'm wrong? You got a lot of ass to be contradicting me.
Did you mean to say sass? I think you left out an S.
The sliding door always jams. You're only able to open it a crack. The only part of your body that will be able to go through is your arm.
And there was no indication of the door being forced. There was dust on the track.
In other words, the chance they came out the sliding door is 0.
I see, so I made a mistake. How rare.
It's not that rare for you to make a mistake. Your entire existence is a mistake.
Ooh, he's not wrong, but ooh.
Vicious little...
If Gonta couldn't use the sliding door, then in order to get to the library...
He'd have to go through the game room, but I didn't see him at all.
See? Gonta tell you he not culprit.
No, we cannot confirm that just yet.
Huh?
My apologies, Gonta. I do not mean to put you on the spot like this, but because I promised to do my best, I will fulfill that responsibility. Are you saying Gonta could still be the culprit? There is the possibility that Gonta killed Rantaro from the AV room.
From the AV room? How?
Oh! I didn't know that was a possibility.
Oh. Ooh. I see. He threw the shot put ball. The shot put ball could fit through the door. He would have to have very precise aim, but it is possible.
Yeah, it is possible.
Not only could he have killed Rantaro from the AV room, but also he would not appear in any of the pictures from the cameras placed in the library.
Whoa! Perfect! But wait, then how did Gonta kill him? Well, it's obvious to this glamorous girl genius. But maybe explain for these dimwits.
First, I will explain the layouts of both the AV room and the library. The sliding door in the AV room faces the rear door of the library. Because of this, it is possible for Gonta to have killed Rantaro while he was in the AV room.
But how though?
In order for the murder to take place, the rear door of the library must be open.
I want to look at my truth bullets for a second.
You know, maybe he didn't even think he killed him. Maybe it was by accident because he said he was getting, enraged by the bug videos, right? Or he was hyping himself up, so it's possible that it could have all been by accident and he didn't even know.
Okay, so we can't see from this photo whether the door was open or not. Hang on. That might.
Wait a sec. Isn't that impossible? The AV room's sliding door doesn't open, so you can't get into the hallway.
If you cannot enter the hallway, how would you open the rear door to the library?
Although you cannot fit your whole body through the sliding door, an arm would suffice. It would be possible if you used a particular item in the AV room.
Oh shit. I assume it's this thing. Oh, okay. I fucked up. Yeah, shit. Shit, I'm not sure. Is it the speaker? No, it can't be the speaker.
What's something with leverage?
Shit. I thought enter would show like the examination thing, like it's supposed to. It's fucking stupid. I only have 20 seconds? You fucking kidding me? I don't know. Just throwing shit out my ass right now. I literally did that just to reset the clock. This is bullshit! This is actual bullshit!
What's that stuff in the trash can?
I already did that one.
Okay. Is there like a switch or something somewhere?
Oh.
I get it.
God damn it.
Is it the projector screen? That is correct. You can make a long pole if you roll up the screen. It would be possible to reach the library door with it. If you use the rolled up screen to reach the library's rear door, then you can open it. The screen itself is quite heavy, but that would not have been a problem for Gonta.
Yeah, no problem for Gonta.
Oh my, how honest. But if you open the library door, the camera would take your picture.
Actually, the camera wouldn't be triggered just by opening the door.
Shuichi and Kaede's pictures were like that as well. The shutter only went off once someone set foot into the room.
Okay, so it was possible to open the library door, but where does that get us?
Also, yes, Ted, we are in a private call.
Gonta still couldn't have gotten from the AV room to the library.
Gonta did not enter the library. He killed Rantaro while he was still in the AV room.
Gonta killed Rantaro in the library while he was still in the AV room, then...
So does that mean Gonta threw the shot put ball?
Wait! Wait, I say! Why would anyone do something so crazy like throw a... Wait! That's actually not crazy at all! Throwing a shot put ball is totally normal!
Yes, the act of throwing a shot put ball could lead one to use it as a weapon.
Even if a person couldn't fit through the space, a shot put ball certainly would.
Rentaro's body was across from the AV room sliding door as well. As long as the rear door of the library was open, he would have been able to hit the victim.
That's quite the distance, though.
And that shot put ball was pretty heavy. Did you forget already? Gonta easily picked up the heavy manhole cover. It would definitely be feasible for him to throw a shot put ball at his target.
Yep, a walking, talking Roomba can't compare to a mighty beast like Gonta.
That Roomba remark is probably not about me, as I have a variety of custodial functions.
Well, Gonta, can you throw a shot put ball from that distance?
Yes, probably.
You're too honest, Gonta. You're so cool, Gonta. You could be the ultimate shot putter.
Well, I've heard enough. Gonta's the culprit.
Wait! Gonta never hurt anyone! Not even insect! Gonta telling truth! Gentlemen never tell lies!
Well, there you have it. What do you guys think?
I would like to believe him, but without evidence, we cannot.
Wouldn't the shot put ball set off the camera?
You would think. But I guess maybe it was small enough that maybe it passed the sensor undetected.
I don't think he did it, and that's why. I can't let that happen. I need to do my best to guide everyone to the right answer.
So we agree, Gonta's the culprit!
Gonta not culprit! Honest!
A typical degenerate male excuse.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV room door do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
If one opened the back door of the library, one could throw a shot and strike true.
Oh shit, I know what it is.
Each person could make that shot. But with superhuman strength like Gonta's, it's a different story.
Afterward, to close the back door to the library, he would have used the rolled-up projector screen again.
See? That's all there is to it.
I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Rantaro's corpse and the AV do line up with one another. There are no obstacles in the way.
Oh really?
No, that's wrong.
Thank God.
It would have been impossible for Gonta to have thrown that shot from the AV room.
I need to save.
Because there was an obstacle between Rantaro and Gonta. Obstacle?
The moving bookcase. When Rantaro was killed, it should have been open.
Yup, that's our evidence. The bookcase door was open when he was killed. I get it. It's in this picture. Here, look. These two pictures were taken by the camera facing the moving bookcase.
These photos were taken moments before Rantaro was killed.
The bookcase door is completely open here, and then it closes automatically. So by the time we entered the library, the door had already closed itself. Before Rantaro was killed, the bookcase door was open. Even if Gonta did throw the shot, it would have hit the bookcase instead.
Alright, we saw it closing
I see.
when we entered
That
the
pretty
library.
much shuts the book on that theory, then.
If that's true, then there's no possibility that Gonta is the culprit.
What? Why are you making this so complicated? Just be the culprit already.
Sorry.
I don't think you need to apologize.
Yeah, that's right. A man shouldn't apologize so easily.
I should be the one to apologize. I am sorry for accusing you, Gonta.
No, going to understand. Cause we gotta find culprit.
Well said. For a degenerate male, you're actually pretty reasonable.
Fuck you.
Ugh, I hate this sentimental crap.
Why's that? It's nice when everyone gets along like this.
Are you stupid or something? I can't stand people having a good time.
You've made that perfectly clear, Monokuma.
Daddy is too evil to feel ashamed for being evil.
We could learn a lot from him.
Don't mind me. I'm not actually taking notes. I'm placing bets on racehorses.
I'm jonesing for a leaf. I need a raccoon tail to chase my dragon.
Really? A Mario joke?
It's good that Gonta's in the clear, but don't break out the confetti just yet. We're out of suspects now. On top of that, we still don't even know how Rantaro died.
So we only know what the weapon is? How are we supposed to find the mastermind with that?
We know the murder weapon is the shot put ball. But where did the culprit get it?
The warehouse, right?
Yeah, the
I think it was
warehouse.
from the warehouse. I saw track and field equipment there.
Then anyone would have been able to obtain it. We need more information. What's wrong, Shuichi?
Huh? It's nothing.
We only have 2 suspects left. And it's us.
Ah! How do we find this darn culprit now?
I'm nearly 100% sure that everyone is going to realize that pretty soon.
Hey, culprit!
Yeah.
Quit hiding! Just be a man and fess up already!
What if it's not a man?
We don't even know if they're a guy or not, though, right?
Predictable.
Or if they're even human.
Are you referring to me?
I was thinking one of the Mono Cubs, but okay, that works too.
Don't worry, you guys. We're one step closer to the truth, so don't give up. Try to remember what happened. We can find more clues left by the mastermind.
Clues? What kind of clues?
Like, if Rantaro was deceived by the mastermind and went to the library, maybe somebody saw Rantaro having a suspicious conversation with someone. It would be a good idea to figure out who knew about our trap. Either way, anything you guys remember might be able to help with the case.
Yes! But are you sure the culprit is also the mastermind?
Huh? Yeah, I think so. Why?
Then what Atua just told me about how the culprit entered the library is correct. Huh? I didn't hear anything. Oh, that's right. Only I can hear the voice of Atua. Then I will speak on Atua's behalf, as his prophet. If the culprit is the mastermind, they could have entered the library while avoiding the cameras.
What?
You serious? There's a way to do that?
Super serious, brother.
Your Atua sounds like a shady weirdo.
A way for the culprit to enter the library without being caught by the cameras. Is that really possible?
Atua says I should continue explaining on his behalf. Yah-ha-ha-ha! Only Atua knows the truth behind this incident! The culprit was hiding in the library the whole time, before Kaede and Shuichi even placed the cameras.
Where would they have hidden?
Inside the hidden door!
We know they didn't.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that was really easy.
I don't...
You know, I'm just gonna say it after every non-stop debate.
What? You dare challenge Atua?
I don't think the hidden door was ever used.
Huh? The dust is still there! It looks like the card reader wasn't used. Then maybe the mastermind didn't hide here.
While investigating the mastermind, I placed dust on the card reader. If anyone swiped their card key, the dust would have fallen.
We already confirmed during the investigation that there was no dust on the floor. The bookcase hadn't been opened, so I doubt anyone was hiding in there.
The fog has lifted. You've still got a ways to go.
Huh? What do you mean?
The culprit could have been in the library before the cameras were even set. You won't be able to prove anything with weak reasoning like that.
It seems you've been contradicted. When this kind of argument... Oh, this is Rebuttal Showdown! I haven't done one of these since the second game. What's a Rebuttal Showdown? For now, let's explain the controls. You counter the other person's claim and argue it. Okay. Move your Truth Blade with movements with the mouse and align it with your opponent's claims. Left click to perform a regular cut in the direction the blade is pointing. Right click to cut with a Truth Blade. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you. This mode, Truth Bullets will be called Truth Blades. Use regular cuts with on your opponent's words, but when a weak spot appears, slash it with a Truth Blade strike. Of course, if you don't have the correct Truth Blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's neat is, if you cut through multiple words at once, you get a time bonus. Hang on. Okay. 2 at a time gets you 2 seconds, 3 is 3. The more you can cut down together, the better. Watch the position of your opponent's claims closely, and slice as many as you can. We're basically playing Fruit Ninja.
Oh, this game has many colors to it.
When the mood of the argument is in your favor, the debate will progress. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's mark, it will skew towards their advantage. And then you'll have to deal with loss of progress. If you and your opponent's arguments are even, a blade lock will occur. When that happens, left click as fast as you can to push them off. Isn't slicing and dicing opinions with a truth sword the bee's knees? What? Not really? Well, you should knock it before you try it. You can also V-agree, so if blah 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 blah. Thanks for your time. I always had trouble with these.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over. Since the culprit was there before the cameras were placed, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Shit! Starting to see the holes in Ryoma's argument.
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Nope, that wasn't it. Okay.
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser. Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Shit! That's it. I've lost. GG. I don't need to think it over again, because it's game over!
Done debating already? Well, this next part's mandatory, so let's get it over with. It's voting time!
Is there nothing else I can do?
Make preparations and retry. No, let's retry.
We won't give up.
Okay, so it is just the same BS from the first game, where you can just fail as many times as you want, and you can just keep going. That's
Won't give
stupid.
up.
Okay.
Even if we rule out the hidden door, the library's got no shortage of hiding spots. There's piles of books all over.
They made this so much
If the
easier in this
culprit
game.
was there before the cameras were put, they could have been hiding there, you know? They took out Rantaro, then took off.
But if the culprit killed him and ran away, wouldn't they have been caught on camera?
Not if they went back into hiding, right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
Oh shit, I used the wrong strike.
Not if they went back into hiding right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the
I
wiser.
fucked it up.
Not if they went back into hiding right after killing Rantaro. Then, once everyone's gathered around the body, all they gotta do is act like they just ran in. Rejoin everyone and we'd be none the wiser.
I'll cut your words.
The culprit met him inside the library? That doesn't seem possible, though.
Let's hear it then. What's your reason?
If you take a look at the 3 pictures from the camera we placed near the front door. This is when Shuichi and I met up with Kaito and Tenko, and then rushed in. This one shows the other 4 people running in after they heard Tenko scream.
Is she Naruto running? I just realized that.
I think she is.
And finally, everyone else coming in after hearing the body discovery announcement. You can clearly see everyone entering the library in these pictures. It wouldn't make sense if there was someone hiding in the library the whole time.
Well, that does cover everyone now, doesn't it? I guess the one who still has a ways to go is me.
Don't worry about it. It's better to think about each possibility anyway. Right, Shuichi?
Yes.
Is Shuichi okay? He's been really quiet. I think he's figured it out.
So the real question is how the culprit entered and exited the library.
We cannot continue until we address that problem first.
It's quite the mystery. How did the killer avoid being caught by the cameras?
Almost like they were invisible. Oh, but it wasn't me. My magic can only make you half invisible. Your upper half, to be specific.
That's kind of a half-baked invisibility spell, isn't it?
Can you demonstrate?
Both doors to library had hidden cameras on them.
How about the vent in the library? Maybe they came in through there.
We know they didn't. The books would have been knocked over.
But Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom with the connecting vent.
Of course, yeah.
The culprit waited until Kaede and Shuichi weren't looking, then turned invisible.
Shut the fuck.
Himiko is really gung-ho about her invisible
Even if they
culprit
were
theory.
invisible, the sensors would pick them up. Depending on what type of sensors they were.
There's no way someone snuck into the library through the vent.
That's right. We have evidence that proves that would have been impossible. What? The door? I think it's the door.
Probably the door, yeah.
Do I have the door as evidence? Kaede and Shuichi were on lookout in the classroom near the stairs to the basement. Although Shuichi left briefly to go check the basement, the two were together the entire time until the receiver went off. Huh. Fuck! That should have been it. It totally should have been it. Oh.
I get it.
Of course. It was literally what I just said earlier.
When I set the cameras, I also stacked some books in front of the vent. If someone did crawl in and out from the vent, the books would have collapsed. While we were investigating, they were still neatly stacked the way I placed them.
Maybe they put the books back when they left the room.
That would be quite difficult to achieve on such a narrow bookcase.
If we've ruled out the vent and doors, then how'd the culprits get in and out of the library? Maybe divine intervention?
You need to shut up about that.
Gonta no can think of any other way to enter.
Eureka! I know how the culprit got in the library. The front door!
Have you been paying attention? The camera would have taken their picture.
Not if the culprit timed their movements around the camera intervals.
Huh? Intervals? What is that?
Basically, the culprit knew about the cameras and their intervals. So they snuck into the library between camera shots to avoid appearing in the photos. I know. Beauty and brains. Why? It's just not fair.
Mew, what's this interval you're talking about?
Huh? Oh, now you're asking me. After the shutter snaps, the camera can't take a new photo for 30 seconds. Because I redesigned the cameras to auto-roll the film instead of having to do it manually.
That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Why didn't you tell us from the start?
But I told your little beta boy toy after I gave you the remodeled cameras.
What?
Shuichi?
I'm sorry. I guess I forgot to tell you.
Suspicious.
Forget to tell me.
Everyone's gonna be suspicious now.
I didn't realize it would matter. I guess I just forgot to mention it. I'm really sorry. I forgot. What a pitiful excuse.
Yeah, that's pretty much a lie.
No, it's not a lie. He probably just forgot.
No.
There was so much going on at the time. It's only natural to forget, you know?
Yeah.
Thing is, we know he didn't do it.
Let's put
We
that
were with
aside
him
for now and talk
99% of the time.
Each interval lasted for 30 seconds, correct, Mew?
Yeah, sure. I'll explain it again to you mushheads. The 3 cameras that Kaidiot and Puichi place go off when they pick up movement. From there, it takes 30 seconds for the film to auto-roll to the next photo.
So, for 30 seconds, anyone could have entered the library without their photo being taken?
That may have been enough time to kill Rantaro and exit the library.
It's definitely enough time. You just gotta move at lightning speed.
I see. Then there's no doubt the culprit made use of the camera's intervals.
That means the culprit was Mew all along, since she knew about the intervals.
We know it wasn't.
Don't be an asshole! I have an alibi. Remember the dining hall?
Oh, yeah. Well, who else knew about the intervals?
Shuichi. Shuichi.
Now, who was it again?
Shuichi.
Well then, does this mean that he is the culprit we have been seeking?
Shuichi!
Hey, what gives, Shuichi?
Shuichi would never do that. Right, Shuichi?
You had better speak soon. Your silence only damns you further.
Fess up already! Did you kill Rantaro?
Hey, Shuichi, what's gotten into you?
Don't tell me you're gonna plead the fifth now.
Oh man, this is getting good! Entertain me, peasants!
No way. Shuichi can't be the culprit. That's definitely wrong. There's no way. I refuse to believe Shuichi is the culprit. That's definitely not possible.
There's never been intermissions before. God damn it.
Well now.
Wow! The trial is racing towards its thrilling conclusion. Do you know who the culprit is? Obviously I know, because I know everything. What? Know everything? No. No, everything. Daddy knows basically everything about anything. He's basically traded his bearhood for godhood.
Yes, he has betrayed his Ursine ancestors.
Traded? No, I'm still obviously a bear. It's obvious, right? Right, you guys?
Yeah, you sure ain't no fish, but you damn sure smell like one.
Now then.
Anyway, since I know everything, I'll give you the whole story later. Try your hardest to nab the culprit, and believe me, that's no lie. If I lied, it would shake the game to its very foundation. So trust me and please enjoy the class trial without any worries.
Resume. This is getting interesting.
I feel like we're getting close to the gory part. It's making me nervous.
I don't know who the culprit is, but I'm not paying attention, so it's okay.
Yeah, but there's one thing we do know. The line between victim and attacker ain't as clear as you might think.
I suppose that's one lesson we can take away from this case.
I cut off the leg before the poison spread. By spring, flowers will grow from the stump.
Say something already.
Your tongue-tied silence speaks volumes. I fucking knew you were the culprit.
Wait just a minute! None of that is possible! Shuichi was with me the whole time we were on lookout.
No, he wasn't. I
When
just
are you
realized,
suggesting
no, he
Shuichi
wasn't.
killed Rantaro?
No, he wasn't. He left for a bit
Were
to
you
the
really
bathroom.
together the whole time? Huh? What do you mean? I'm asking if you two were on lookout together the whole time. Well, I guess we weren't together the whole time.
I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaede.
So that's when Shuichi went to kill Rantaro.
No! Shuichi wouldn't kill anyone!
Don't become emotional.
Would anyone trigger the camera the time that he left?
Calm and logical manner.
Because you remember that cameras have to be
All our
triggered.
lives
Yeah.
were lost here.
I'm not being emotional here. I'm saying it with conviction.
Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he couldn't have killed Rantaro because... Let me save, because I feel like I'll have to present evidence. Even if Shuichi did go to the basement, he could not have killed Rantaro because the time it took Shuichi to return, the security sensor going off, the murder weapon. I think it's the security sensor.
I get it.
Yeah, it would be the security sensor because it has to.
The security alarm
No one
didn't
triggered
ring
it.
until after Shuichi returned to the classroom. It
And
only
at
rang
that time,
after
Rantaro was
moved the
still
hidden door,
alive.
Which means he was still
Exactly.
alive.
Which leaves only one other
Shuichi
option.
was with me when the alarm went off. Then that means he's not the culprit.
Which leaves only one option in everyone else's mind. Her.
Yep.
That's what I'm assuming.
By the way, I want to confirm one thing with you, Kaede. Who set the security sensor on the bookcase? It was Shuichi, right?
Huh?
Then I'll set up the camera that's connected to the security sensor.
Oh shit.
I'll set it carefully so the camera has a clear shot when Mastermind moves the bookcase. Let me take care of the security sensor on top of the bookcase, and we'll set the camera near each door.
Yeah. Shuichi Shuichi was the one who set up the security sensor. What about it?
Did you actually check for yourself if the sensor was set on the bookcase, Kaede?
No, I didn't check.
But it was there
Did it ever
afterwards.
occur to you that Shuichi could have lied about setting the sensor?
A lie?
But it was there afterwards, and he wouldn't have had time to move it. The only time he could have moved it was before it went off. Therefore, it was there when it went off.
But in actuality, he was holding it the whole time. And when he met up with you, he secretly triggered the sensor to make the security alarm go off.
That would cause Kaede to assume that someone had moved the bookcase.
I see. Sneaky little fucker.
No! At this rate, everyone's going to think Shuichi's the culprit. I have to do something. I know for a fact he's not the culprit. So I gotta do something. We have the evidence. Unless the game's pulling some shit. There we go. Okay. From this point on, lines of white noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Your truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines, so think of them as obstacles. Please time your truth bullets just right so they won't get interrupted. You can use the silencer with left click to shoot down the white noise. Okay, so they do have the silencer. That's pretty cool. Oh, we'll give you additional time. That's right. Use it to your heart's content. Thank you for the opportunity.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
So when Kaede heard the sensor go off...
I need to check my evidence. Okay. Security alarm receiver. A sensor was placed on the moving bookcase, so in case someone moved the bookcase, it would notify Shuichi.
She figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
I'm so confused.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it. As it turns out, Shuichi had it the whole time.
The sound Kaede heard came from the sensor when Shuichi secretly moved it, in order to trigger the alarm.
Oh! Of course.
So Kaede heard the sensor go off. She figured someone had tried to move the bookcase.
Only an idiot could make that mistake.
Of course. Oh, shit. I knew it. I didn't know it, but I should have known it.
The security sensor was armed, but the moving bookcase isn't what triggered it.
Oh, really?
No, that's wrong.
Yes, it was.
Wait a minute. This is weird. If the security sensor wasn't placed, then we wouldn't have been able to take that picture. We were only able to get it because the sensor was triggered by the hidden door.
Oh, that? Easy to explain. Well, you see... I guess you're right. Sorry, I didn't think that far ahead.
You're giving up that easily?
Yeah... I mean, whatevs. I made a mistake. Big deal.
You speak as if you knew that from the start. Even I was taken in.
So you see? Shuichi can't be the culprit.
Now wait just a minute. The security sensor had a power supply, so what if it went like this? The security sensor was set up on the bookshelf, and Shuichi had its receiver. However, Shuichi turned the receiver off.
Huh? How come?
That would get you a picture, but no alarm when Rentaro moved the bookcase. Then, when Shuichi says he's gonna check the basement, he actually goes to the library. And thanks to the 30-second interval, He's got time to go in after Rantaro.
He could have collected the sensor from the hidden bookcase after killing Rantaro.
I see. Then he caused the receiver to go off in front of Kaede to trick her.
Again, we know he didn't. The sensor was there.
It's certainly plausible, considering that Shuichi knew about the intervals.
How needlessly complicated. But I guess it's not impossible.
Then, Shuichi really is the culprit?
So the ultimate detective is the killer. What a plot twist!
Wait! Why do you guys think he's the culprit? Shuichi, please say something. Why aren't you saying anything?
Shuichi, what's wrong? You're not culprit, are you?
Hey, you gonna say anything? We'll all vote for you if you don't.
Are you okay with being the culprit? Are you ready to turn yourself in?
What should I do? Everyone suspects Shuichi. There's no way he's the culprit, but even so... Why won't Shuichi say anything? Is there a reason he won't say anything? If that's the case, then it's all up to me. To protect everyone, I need to take control of this debate. Even if that means I have to lie to do it.
Did you hear that? A lie? Now, I know that sounds crazy, telling a lie in a class trial, but sometimes telling a lie is necessary to reach the truth. Oh, but don't worry, there are no lies in this tutorial. From here on out, there will be a time in a debate where you have to lie. Before you had to refute your lies, but now you have to lie yourself. Doesn't that get your heart pumping? Here's how it works. Select a truth bullet like normal non-stop debates. When you hold right click, the truth bullet will become a lie bullet with the opposite meaning. Releasing the right mouse button will shoot the lie bullet. When you use a lie bullet to argue or agree with someone's statement, it will become a perjury, a statement that paints over the truth with lies. While lying, your influence gauge will drain. A successful lie will restore it. But if you miss with your lie bullet, you will take damage, so be careful. Also, I've heard a rumor that there is a secret way to advance debates. It's called a back route. Let's just say that only those who lie will be able to fight. Thank you muchly.
Let's go over the case one more time.
The security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
Hang on.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
Shuichi hid in the library and murdered the shit out of Rantaro! And then, he grabbed the security sensor from the bookcase and returned to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set off the receiver in front of Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Praise be to Atua! We've solved this case! So Shuichi was just using Kaede.
Let's go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receiver.
But he had it turned off.
And so when Rantaro moved the bookcase, a picture was taken without the alarm sounding.
Then taking advantage of the camera's interval timer,
I have an idea of what I have to do.
And return to the lookout spot.
Afterwards, he set Kaede on purpose to make her think the murder had just happened. Tua. So Shuichi was using Kaede.
Let's go over the case one more time.
the security sensor was placed on the moving bookcase. Shuichi also had the receipt.
Got it.
I'll turn this lie into the truth. Sorry, you guys. I forgot to tell you something important.
Forgot?
To tell you the truth, it was me. I had the receiver.
Huh?
So that's why there's no way Shuichi could have turned off the receiver.
If that is true, then the entire premise of the argument thus far is wrong.
Is this true, Kaede? Of course! Come on, would I lie to you guys?
That'd only screw yourself over. If we mess up, you're dead too, you know.
Or perhaps you wanted to cover for Shuichi, even at the cost of your life.
Huh? I cannot imagine why anyone would risk their life to lie on another's behalf.
Words from a true heartless robot. Emotions are only for meatbags.
That is a harmful stereotype. I can produce heartfelt remarks through calculations.
Like less than 3? Those kinds of calculations?
It's not so unthinkable. All hearts are blind when faced with radiant love. Doing anything for the one you love. Hasn't everyone felt that way before? I most certainly have, at least.
Look how creepy you are. I'm sure that person didn't want your love.
Kaede and Shuichi are pretty buddy-buddy with each other, so I wouldn't doubt that. Plus, the way Kaede just acted right now, I'm pretty sure she lied. A talented liar like me can spot other people's lies easily. Well, what do you guys think? To believe or not to believe, Kaede?
I do want to believe Kaede, but Shuichi does seem pretty suspicious.
Why didn't he say anything?
Strangely quiet for a while now, which is classic degenerate male behavior.
Yeah, I agree.
Shuichi is the only person here who's suspicious.
So we all agree that Puichi did it? Then let's just vote already!
No, I still think it is too soon to determine the culprit.
I agree. I sort of can't believe that Shuichi is the culprit.
Yeah, this ain't right.
I agree. But I don't know if Atua agrees. 'Cause right now it's his nap time.
This is quite troublesome.
God damn it.
It seems our opinions are on opposite ends.
Confusion.
How are we supposed to decide? We're split, right down middle.
Hold on. Split? Did you just say split? You did! I heard it! I heard it with my belly button microphone!
So wait, your ears don't do anything?
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
More phenomenal trial grounds?
The trial grounds are gonna morph? Seriously? I totally want to see
What the hell? Crazy Uber. Hi, this is Gabe Newell, and you've achieved more to kills than 2 and less than 4. Thanks, and have fun. Either way, we have to do something. We can't vote for Shuichi, because he's definitely not the culprit. If we vote for him, all hope is lost. I won't be able to save everyone. But I haven't lost hope yet. I won't give up. Before I can save everyone, I need to make sure we're all on the same page. You're split down the middle. At the times like this, debate scrums are perfect. In a debate scrum, you will be split into 2 teams. Then you argue your opinions against each other. But look, everyone's so fired up, the subject of your statements don't match. That's not how you should debate at all. You have to you match your subject with your opponents and put them in the correct order. That's how you make a good debate. Your side subject keywords will be displayed, but your opponent's subjects won't be revealed yet. Listen closely for the subject of your opponent's argument. Before your opponent finishes their statement, use W and S to find the same subject keyword, and right-click to argue the subject with the same keyword. If you and your opponent's arguments match, then your opponent's keyword will be revealed. And when all the statements match up, you will enter the finale. Try to convince all your opponents at once. Rapidly tap the key displayed on the screen to push your opponent's claim out. Don't get pushed back. Push the claim out for a perfect refutation. Thank you, and have fun. Okay, this is awesome.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I know what two of them are. Now I understand how this works. So.
You hid what you knew. The camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Kirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went off.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been...
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have an airtight alibi.
You hid what you knew about the camera intervals, Shuichi.
Gota!
But Mew's silent about intervals too.
Unlike Shuichi, I actually have... Kaito!
Kaede backed up Shuichi's alibi, didn't she?
Shuichi and Kaede weren't together the whole time, were they?
Kirumi!
Both of them were together when the receiver went
So you have to do all of them. Okay.
If Shuichi had the receiver, it could have been disguised.
Kibo!
Kaede is the one who actually had the receiver.
But that's Kaede's lie, isn't it?
I'll do it. We'll know whether or not it's a lie when we talk this through.
Full counter! Yes, it's a shonen now.
Everyone, you have to believe me. Shuichi is not the culprit. If we vote for Shuichi, we'll be making the wrong choice. And if that happens, everyone will be executed. I definitely won't let that happen, even if it costs me my life.
Kaede.
Yeah, it's just like Kaede said. Shuichi ain't the culprit.
Gonta believe in Shuichi too. Gentlemen always believe in friends.
Well, if Shuichi's not our culprit, then who is?
Only one option.
We've already exhausted all possible avenues of discussion.
No way. There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
Huh?
Shuichi, even though you're not the culprit, you've been quiet for a while. It's because you realized something, huh? You're scared to reveal the truth. I thought so. Shuichi, answer me this. What kind of truth did you realize? Don't be scared to say it. Not just for me, but for everyone else. Please, face the truth.
The picture.
Picture?
The picture from the camera aimed at the hidden door, just before the murder. I always thought it was suspicious, the way Rantaro was acting.
What's suspicious?
If you look at the picture, it looks like Rantaro is trying to remove the camera, but that must mean he noticed the camera we set up.
That's true. But when did he notice that?
I believe it was when the camera took its first picture.
That was a very long 30 seconds
This
then.
picture was taken when Rantaro moved the bookcase. At that moment, something made him notice the camera. So he tried to remove it. That's when the bookcase closed. The sensor was triggered, and that's when this picture was taken.
If that is the case, We must find the reason why he noticed the camera.
You're confusing everyone! Except me, of course. Just get to the fucking point!
I've been contemplating what it could be. Why did he notice the camera? And the answer is in this picture.
Huh.
Maybe the... No, it can't be the necklace.
I see. Shuichi note. It might be the monopad.
That too.
Let's see. Your entrance camera, the bookcase sensor, the camera flash. Why do I feel like it's the flash?
I get it.
It is the flash. Oh, that's why it's so bright on him.
Yeah, there was a flash.
The flash?
Yes. The flash went off when the hidden door camera took a picture. Rantaro noticed the camera's flash.
But how can you tell the flash went off?
Well, if you compare it to the other pictures that we have, remember the pictures that were taken when I took down the cameras? This is the picture taken when I removed the front camera. This is the picture from when I removed the rear camera. And this is the picture of Rantaro.
Whoa! The brightness is totally different.
Same room, circumstance, and camera. And yet, there is a disparity in brightness.
Because only the camera aimed at the hidden door had the flash turned on.
What was the purpose of leaving the flash on? Especially since it was meant to be hidden.
Most likely accidental.
Maybe.
It's no mistake.
There
was an objective here. That camera was placed for another reason.
Another reason, huh?
And she's the one who placed it. Shit. Oh, of course.
I get it.
Yeah.
The flash was used to lure whoever moved the bookcase to the camera. So when the flash went off, they would have noticed the camera right away. And that's exactly what happened. Rantaro moved the bookcase, noticed the flash, and then walked over to the camera. But the culprit didn't expect the camera to take another picture when the door closed.
Hey, Kaede?
What is it?
Is something wrong? You've been acting kinda strange.
Strange?
Your last few remarks carry more conviction than before.
Do you know who the culprit is?
Yep, I know. I've known for a long time.
Long time?
Because there was only one person able to set the flash on the camera. Isn't that right, Shuichi? The culprit of this incident is...
I really hate to do this. I liked her so much.
No doubt about it.
Shit. I really liked her. She was my favorite protagonist. Out of all three of them.
Well, this is as far as it goes. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the mastermind. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, Rantaro. I'm sorry, Shuichi. You stayed silent this whole time because you realized it already, right? But you can't do that. It may be the end of me, but I want my wish to. I'm giving it to you, Shuichi. From now on, you're going to carry on my wish. You're going to protect everyone.
Kaede, I know what you want me to do. so cool. It's cool, but... I understand. I'll do it. You can trust me. I won't let your wish go ungranted.
May she rest in peace.
Kaede is the culprit. Huh?
Kaede did it?
Wait! That's not possible! Right, Kaede? Kaede? Wait! Did she really... Just kidding!
Just kidding.
Huh? Did you guys really think I'm the culprit? Psh, come on, guys. Like I could. When Rantaro was murdered, I was in the classroom with Shuichi, remember? After that, we went to the library, and that's the first time I even saw his body. Plus, I never met up with Rantaro. I never had a chance to kill him.
Yes. No way Kaede could be culprit.
Jeez, of course not. Do you think I'm even strong enough to throw that shot? My
Why is
hands
she
are only
defending
strong
herself
enough to
now?
play piano.
Then accusing
Who
you
knows?
of being the culprit is...
Yup, it's wrong. Shuichi's just joking around. He wanted to lighten up the mood. Right, Shuichi? No matter how you look at it, I couldn't have killed Rantaro with that shot.
I understand, Kaede. You want me to reveal the truth, don't you?
I think everyone is afraid of learning the truth. But the people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. If you never know the lies from the truth, then you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this. If you're scared, borrow the strength of others who will be there to help you. Think of everyone you're helping and let that be your strength.
No, I'm not joking around. Kaede definitely killed Rantaro.
What the hell did you just say?
It seems as though Shuichi is serious after all.
Of course I am.
Why don't you tell me then? How did I kill Rantaro with that shot?
Yeah, how? You and Kaede were together the whole time, weren't you?
How Kaede killed Rantaro with the shot put ball should become clear when you consider where she used it.
Oh
Did she use
shit!
the shot put ball?
Huh? What? I'm lost, you guys.
Kaede wants me to reveal the truth. She trusts me with her wish. So, I can't back down. I need to fulfill her wish. I need to fight for the truth.
I have an alibi. When Rantaro was killed, I was in the classroom, standing watch with Shuichi.
Kaede never saw Rantaro. Then how'd she kill him?
It's important to establish where the culprit used the shot. We know that it was in the library.
Nope.
That's wrong!
So now the protagonist has switched to Shuichi. We know that now.
Kaede didn't use the shot put ball at the scene of the crime. She used it at the first floor classroom, where we were keeping watch.
Hold up. How could she have hit Rantaro with a shot from a different floor?
The
She
vet.
rolled it. She rolled the shot from the first floor classroom and hit Rantaro.
I am skeptical that she could perform such a feat of accuracy.
So it was a magic shot put ball? Yeah, that's not possible.
It is possible. If you do it at the right spot in the classroom, it will reach the library.
So
it seems you already knew about that.
I didn't want to figure it out. I didn't want to know. But I can't turn away from the truth. The place she rolled the shot put ball to move it from the classroom to the library. I know this. Okay. When you need to deduce a keyword, you will be thrown into Hangman's Gambit version 3.0. The objective is to select the letter words in the right order to create a word. Left click to activate the flash spot to read the illuminated letter orbs. With the while the letters are illuminated, you will not be able to actually select the letter orb. So make sure you remember where they are and right click to get the letter orb. Oh my god, they made this hard. I love how this screenshot is just giving me everything I need. There's a V, an E, an N, and a T. Like, G. I wonder what the word could be. And it's a 4-letter word.
It's definitely not vent.
Yeah, no. Deduce the keywords from the letter orbs that you can see in the flash spot. The flash spot uses focus energy, so use it wisely. Waves of light will also occasionally cross the screen, so you can read the letter orbs then. So take advantage of that as well. Thank you for listening to me. Oh.
Give me an N. Give me a T.
The classroom's bent. If you were to roll the shot in there, it would reach the library.
I see. That air duct connects the classroom to the library.
But it was covered up by a whole bunch of books.
So, the shot is rolled into the vent, passes through the duct,
Oh, no, it wasn't.
and comes out of the air vent above the library bookcase.
Huh. Not in the right spot, though. Not even close.
But how could she have hit Rantaro from all the way over there? The vent was way too far from Rantaro's body.
So it was just a coincidence?
What kind of coincidence is that?
What a mystery.
No, I already know the answer to that as well. It was no coincidence. The culprit set it up that way intentionally. If I remember correctly, there was something off about her then. Damn it. How could I not realize it? It's too late to regret the past. I said I wouldn't back down. I made a promise.
The shot that fell from the vent. How did it strike Rantaro's head?
I think it's the
from that
stack
distance?
books.
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its own. It fell off the bookcase onto Rantaro's head.
Maybe the shot was on the floor. And Rantaro tripped over it, causing him to hit his head on the bookcase?
Watch out so you don't slip and fall. What if Rantaro's corpse moved on its own? Like he was standing under the vent when the shot hit his head. Then he walked a few steps before he finally dropped dead.
Oh, that's what I meant. That's what she meant.
Hey, Shuichi. Don't lose sight of the truth.
I can contradict that?
The shot that fell from
I know what it is. I'm nearly certain I know what
How
it
did
is.
it strike Rantaro's head from that distance?
Yeah, that's impossible.
It's not like it started rolling on its
Bang!
I agree.
It's just like we almost said. The shot rolled along the top of the bookcase and fell on Rantaro's head.
It rolled along the bookcase?
I did say that, but would the shot have rolled that conveniently?
It has nothing to do with convenience. The shot rolled exactly how the culprit wanted. They used books on top of the bookcases to direct the path of the shot.
shot's path was directed by books? How would that even work?
Ah, it would be easier to explain with a floor plan of the library.
Oh, that's right. Someone did have a floor plan. In fact, that might be concrete proof of my theory. Oh, why is it right click?
That's it! Mew, I recall that during the investigation...
Oh, you can move the camera around. Huh, interesting.
You said you would use your drone to make a floor plan.
Oh yeah! What happened with that? Ha! I've already developed the photos and drafted some sketches.
Then let's look at it. Maybe we all find clue.
Please, Mew.
Oh, want 'em that badly, huh? Fine. But now you owe me one. Voila! Feast your eyes on these babies.
What is it with inventors calling their shit babies? Like, first it was Mei Hatsume and now it's this girl. There it is.
I guess because I feel a lot of pride when inventing.
Oh my god, the books! Yeah, that would roll directly off onto his head. It's just as I thought.
What is?
See? The books are stacked like stairs from the vent to where Rantaro's body was found.
Oh! Shuichi is right!
Indeed, they are stacked like stairs. I did not notice when I looked up from the floor.
I see. The shot rolled on top of these books, eh?
Yes, I'm sure of it. The shot was rolled into the classroom vent and came out in the library. If the vent was open, the shot would have maintained momentum.
And she opened the vent!
You did that, right, Kaede? You made sure the vent was open.
I pushed the grate into the duct, and then lifted my body and looked inside.
So how's it look? Could a person fit in there?
It would be pretty difficult, but you might be able to crawl through.
Impressive. You have a really good memory, Shuichi.
When the shot came through, the stacked books made it change direction. It then rolled down the path made by the books. The books were stacked in rows so that the shot wouldn't fall off. At the same time, the books blocked the shot from view. Then, when the ball was directly above Rantaro, it changed direction, rolled along the groove of the open books, and fell on top of his head. And it was the camera flash that lured him to that exact spot.
A setup that complicated is almost like a Rube Goldberg machine.
So Kaede created this mechanism? Well, it would be...
Wait, even with the Rube whatever setup, when did she roll the ball into the duct?
That's right! Wasn't Shuichi with Kaede in the classroom?
When did Kaede roll the shot put ball? Had to have been just the right time to kill Rantaro.
Fuck! When she entered the classroom. When she was leaving, right?
That's it! The moment we ran out of the classroom. When the sensor went off, I ran out first, and then Kaede followed. But just before she left...
Shuichi, the receiver! Someone moved the bookcase. Hurry, Kaede!
Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective.
Wait for me!
I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. Did you now?
I'm right. aren't I, Kaede?
Of course, the ultimate detective would remember all that.
Your words and that smile. Is this your admission of guilt?
Hold on! Don't just jump to conclusions! I've still got a lot of questions!
Come on, dude. I know you've got the hots for her, but come on.
That's weird. Why do you sound so desperate?
There's nothing weird about it. There's just no way I can believe someone like Kaede would be the culprit.
Yeah, going to not believe it either.
What?
Don't worry, Kaede. I'll clear your name. I refuse to believe that Kaede is the culprit. I still have my doubts.
What kind of doubts?
Doubts about the noise, of course. The library should have been quiet, right?
Oh, really? Yeah, I knew this would come up eventually. Or I had a feeling.
The murder occurred while the Killing Game promotional video was being broadcast, so the library would not have been completely quiet at the time.
Oh. So that ghastly video drowned out the sound of the shot rolling.
What?
Kaito, are you done now?
Damn it. So it's true then? You're saying Kaede really is the culprit?
So that means most of Kaede's sins were committed right before Shuichi's eyes.
That's correct. I was with her in the classroom, and when she moved the vent grate aside, and when she lined up the books on top of the bookcase.
There are way more books here than I expected. The top of the bookcase is covered end to end with cluttered stacks of books. This is nothing! As I moved the ladder, I reorganized the books bit by bit. Geez, there's too many books. It might be too hard to set up a camera here. I thought so. Wait, I just gotta try a little harder. Kaede, I know you don't like to admit defeat, but really, it's alright. I continued moving the ladder as I kept reorganizing the books.
And it was the same when you took the murder weapon, wasn't it? You took the shot put ball when you got the cameras for Mew, right, Kaede?
Kaede, is something wrong? We need to go before Miu changes her mind. Shuichi was already at the door of the warehouse waiting for me. Oh, sorry! I shoved the things I was holding into my backpack and ran after him.
So you were hiding it the entire time?
Where would she have even hidden it?
In the backpack. Where did Kaede keep it? It could only be one place.
That's it! Kaede's backpack. She was carrying the shot put ball in there. Despite its weight, it would have been easy to carry in a backpack. I noticed you also had a spare vest, which you could have wrapped it in. That would prevent the cameras you were carrying from being damaged.
And that means all of this happened right in front of Shuichi. But we should not blame him for that. None of those actions warranted suspicion at the time, so he might not have noticed.
That clears it all up then. Every part of the crime Kaede plotted.
That can't be. It's gotta be mistake, right?
But if all of that is true, then that's pretty unfortunate. I mean, it's Kaede, you know? She kept preaching about working together, and then she goes and kills in cold blood!
No, something still doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
Kaede wouldn't do something like that.
Huh? You mean she's not the type? But you were the one that said she did it, right?
Yes, I did say that. But murder in cold blood is just not in her character. I truly believe that.
But why? Why do you still believe in me, Shuichi? Why? Tell me why! Why are you doing this? Are you still looking away from the truth?
Not at all. My belief in you is going to lead me to the truth. I'll show you what's behind all this. I'll show you your truth.
I know this is getting crazy, right? But it's time for another tutorial. Your opponent is on the ropes, but they're in argument armament mode and won't listen to you. You have to remove their armaments to refute what they're saying. That's how argument armament works. Oh. So this is the bullet time battle, essentially. The objective is to completely destroy your opponent's armaments, and then strike the finishing blow. You match the rhythm! Yes, this is the bullet time battle. To shoot down your opponent's statements to damage the armament. The markers on top of your opponent's statements are called rhythm sights. Right? When the gauge makes one revolution, press the correct key to shoot the statement. When damaged enough, their argument will break and the music will change. The tempo will also pick up to match the timing. Can't get on rhythm? Try pressing spacebar to activate Fever Time. During Fever Time, you will be invincible, and you can press any key. You can only activate it when your focus gauge is full, so watch it carefully. Okay, they nerfed Fever Time. Just a little bit. When your opponent's argument is destroyed, you can give your final argument. Your argument will display with 4 words assigned to the WASD keys. Press the keys in the correct order to land the finishing blow. Use split-second logic to refute your opponent's final argument. As always, it was a pleasure. Here we go. Hell yeah. Let's do it.
You still believe in me? I'm
Oh.
definitely the culprit. You think I wouldn't do it? It's all my fault! You still believe in me? I'm definitely the culprit. I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! I'm a terrible murderer! I betrayed everyone! I'm the one who killed Rantaro! That's the truth of this case! And that's all there is to it! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you?
Oh, shit.
You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you? You have to fight for the truth. Shuichi, I know you can do this. If you say you believe in me, then... Don't look away from the truth! Please stop! Just stop! Remember what I told you?
You're done.
Do you know what I was trying to do?
You weren't persuaded by Monokuma, and you weren't trying to save yourself. What you were trying to do was kill the mastermind.
Kill the mastermind?
Kaede wasn't targeting Rantaro. She was targeting the mastermind. She was trying to end this killing game. She was trying to save us all. Isn't that right, Kaede?
I see. Otherwise, everyone would have died when the time limit expired.
So, she tried to end the killing game by killing the mastermind?
But it's all my fault. Kaede trusted my detective skills. I told her the mastermind might be there. And that's why she set that trap. It's all my fault. She trusted my detective work and I screwed it up.
Stop. It's not true. Please, don't say it's your fault. It'll be harder for me. None of this is your fault. It's mine. Everything's my fault.
Kaede.
Shuichi, Can I ask you to do one last favor for me? Can you end all of this?
What?
I want you to reveal everything that happened and convince everyone. And then, I want you to end this.
I'm actually tearing up right now.
Final wish.
We're about
pretty sad.
to enter the closing arguments. Really hate this.
I understand. I'll end all of this. I'll reveal everything. The truth and the lies.
Okay, so closing arguments are slightly different in this one. God damn it. Oh, the music is a little different. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Oh, locked. Okay. Killing game promotional video. Plays at a loud volume. Oh, they have descriptions now! Hell yeah. Okay, so I can't... Who was asked to modify the cameras? Okay. We don't have that panel yet. What was the murder weapon found in the warehouse?
Shot football.
Yep. Several shot footballs in the wooden box. Okay. Alright. Go up, you fuck. Rentaro notices a flash. Okay. What'd the culprit do to the library then? Bang. Got some unlocked panels. Okay. Who wanted to fight against Monokuma after hearing the additional motive? Don't have it yet. Wait. It was Kaito, wasn't it? Just Kaito. Who was asked to modify the cameras? That was Miu. Alright, now we have all of them. Oh, we don't have one of just Kaito, so I guess this is the right one. Yep. I like this closing argument. It's definitely a lot easier now than it was in the first game. Okay, what books did the culprit set up last? The encyclopedia. What happened in the classroom 1 hour before the time limit? This thing. What? Excuse me? Okay, whatever. Okay, we still got a couple left. Takes off the backpack, takes the thing out, into the vent.
This is the truth of the case! It all began 2 days prior, when Monokuma gave us the additional motive.
Danganronpa.
The time limit added to this killing game triggered the crime. After the announcement, some of us decided to form groups to plan our next move. I had my own plan to find the mastermind, and someone offered to help me. At the time, I never would have imagined they would become the culprit. To expose the mastermind, the culprit and I set up hidden cameras in the library. There was a hidden door in the library that showed signs of use. We deduced that the mastermind would return there to let Monokuma out. The next day, we asked Mew if she could modify some cameras for our trap. We then went to the warehouse to gather the necessary materials. All we needed were disposable cameras and a security sensor. But the culprit found something else there. The murder weapon. That's right. The shot-put ball. They put the cameras as well as the shot in their backpack. Then, on the day the time limit would expire, the day of the murder, the culprit and I collected the modified cameras from you and visited the library. Once there, we searched the room for ideal locations to place the cameras. But even then, the culprit was preparing the murder. They began by removing the vent grate and laid it inside the air duct. Then, they moved a pile of books on top of the bookcase, pretending to organize them. After that, they placed open encyclopedias on the final bookcase. It appeared innocuous enough, but it was actually a path for the murder weapon. The culprit also tampered with the hidden camera linked to the security sensor. I was responsible for setting up the other cameras, but that one, I didn't even notice their trick. They used duct tape to keep the flash function on. After the cameras were set, the culprit and I climbed the stairs to the first floor classroom. We kept a lookout for the others and waited for the security sensor to go off. During the stakeout, we saw Kaito and 6 others go down to the basement. Rantaro was with them, the first victim. After watching that group enter the game room, I returned to the classroom. With about 1 hour remaining, the security receiver I was holding went off. I assumed it was the mastermind, so I ran out of the classroom to the library. I was in such a hurry, I left the culprit behind. Looking back on it now, that was the last chance I had to stop the murder. After I had left, the culprit took the shot-put ball out of their backpack and rolled it into the classroom vent. This set the murder in motion. Rantaro had moved the bookcase, triggering the receiver. Unbeknownst to him, the trap had been sprung. First, the modified camera took a picture of Rantaro with the flash on. Rantaro noticed the flash and approached the bookcase to inspect the camera. The camera flash lured Rantaro directly into the murder weapon's path. The shot the culprit tossed into the vent rolled through the air duct. Came out of the library's vent and kept rolling atop the bookcase. Opening the vent grate and organizing the books was all to create a path. Under normal circumstances, the victim would have been alerted by the noise. But the promotional video was masking the sound of the shot rolling. The shot kept rolling, then fell on Rantaro's head, killing him instantly. By the time we had entered the room, the murder was complete. I imagine, seeing Rantaro's body, the culprit probably thought, the mastermind is dead, the game is over, now we can all go home. But their wish didn't come true, because Rantaro wasn't the mastermind. It was murder, in an attempt to save all our lives. That is the truth. That's the truth behind your lies, Kaede Akamatsu. The ultimate pianist.
Hey, what's up, kid?
And that concludes the events of this case.
No. Kaede did it? Damn it!
It is a truth I do not wish to accept. But since Shuichi has brought everything to light, we can at least try to trust the Kaede we've come to know up to this point.
The Kaede we've come to know?
Even if she did commit a crime, what Kaede has said to us is not a lie. She wanted to protect us. And I firmly believe that to be the truth.
If that was a lie too, it'd be the last straw for me. I'd have nothing left to believe in.
You guys are so nice. Even though I betrayed you all.
No, that's not true, Kaede! You were trying to save all of us.
Nice job, Shuichi. I didn't expect any less.
What?
You were super reliable back there. But you still have a long way to go. You need to be more assertive. If you did that more often, you'd be a pretty cool guy.
Kaede, why? Why are you smiling like that? Why are you still trying to get me to be brave? Why, Kaede? Why are you thinking about everyone except yourself? If you had just been less selfless, you wouldn't have had to murder. Why? Why do you do that?
I'm sorry.
Stop, stop, stop! At least save it for the end of the trial! Sheesh! Looks like the debate's finished, so that means it's voting time!
All right, you bastards! Press the button in front of you to cast your vote!
And make sure y'all vote, because refusing to vote is grounds for termination.
At last! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh, you actually get to vote. You get to choose now. You didn't get to choose in the other ones.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
One person didn't vote for her. I assume that's because one person's dead.
Yep. I'd think so. That I'd think the same too.
Chosen as the blackened. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
It did have to be this way.
Absolutely right.
Thing is, unfortunately, it had been spoiled to me that she did die to Monokuma's hands, but I didn't know how.
Well, that's how, I guess.
So she was a killer.
Well, at this point, it goes without saying, but you all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Rantaro Amami is the ultimate pianist, Kaede Akamatsu!
I'm glad.
Good.
What?
Good?
Don't screw
What do you mean, good? Is this how you want it to end?
That's not true.
Not really?
Oops, wrong voice. Why'd I go Monokuma there?
Not really, but it could have turned out a lot worse. So, this is fine too.
I don't get it.
It's not fine! This is super horrible! The worst ever!
Hey, Elena, you might want to look away when the punishment happens, because I've seen this punishment, and it's pretty gruesome.
Yeah, how did it come to this?
Please.
Kaede, what would possess you to do something like this? Gonta no can accept this, not unless you explain.
Real?
Yeah, I won't be satisfied unless I hear it straight from you.
Hey.
Kaede, please.
Okay, please allow me a few more moments of your time then. It's just like Shuichi said.
Okay.
I was after the mastermind this entire time. I wanted to kill the mastermind, and I thought doing that would end the killing game.
But
why did you try to kill them? Maybe they could have been captured.
If it hadn't been for the time limit, I probably would have done that. But the time limit means that capturing the mastermind was less likely to work, you know? Because to the mastermind could have just played dumb to ran out the clock and kill us all.
Yeah.
I was worried about that happening.
therefore...
So you sought to kill the mastermind instead.
That's right.
I had made up my mind just before we set up the cameras in the library. I thought it was my last chance to save everyone. I couldn't let that chance pass me by. I had to save everyone no matter what. Even if you had to kill someone?
Yeah.
That's right. I thought that killing the mastermind was our best shot at escaping this place together. I really believed it too.
Kaede.
But...
Oh, Kaede, it never dawned on you? As soon as that thought entered your head, Monokuma had you right where he wanted. Because what mattered most to Monokuma is that the killing game started.
You really don't get it.
Regardless of your reason, the moment you felt the urge to kill, you had already lost. You agreed to be part of this killing game where you allowed murder to fill your heart.
Wait.
To put it like that. But he's not wrong. She's the reason the killing game finally started.
No.
But if Kaede hadn't done anything, we'd all be dead now.
Right.
Kaede saved everyone. We no can blame her.
I know that.
I know, you don't need to remind me. That's why I'm so pissed off. Pissed off at myself for being so useless. Kokichi, that's enough. I can see through your act.
Yeah.
Whoops, that obvious, huh?
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's right.
But Kokichi is right. I was being played. And I didn't even kill the mastermind. I killed one of our dear friends instead. What I did was so terrible, so unforgivable. I took an innocent life. I'm nothing but a horrible murderer. You should all hate, blame, and be disgusted by me.
Wait!
Kaede, please calm down.
After we found Rantaro's body, when I realized he wasn't the mastermind, I thought about ending this by confessing to you what I had done. But I couldn't, because of Monokuma's first blood perk.
I see. If you'd confessed there and then, you would have been able to leave. But you decided you couldn't leave this place by yourself, so you kept quiet.
Because of the first blood perk, you were forced to hide the truth from us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I see.
So the first blood perk worked against the Blackened rather than for them.
But at the same time, I thought, if I did this for everyone, then instead of making things easier by confessing, I thought I should lie to you all, so it would motivate you to keep moving forward.
Then...
Is that the reason for the trial? To reveal the mastermind?
Because...
I felt like if I didn't do this, then Rantaro's death would have been meaningless.
Well then.
We were searching for both the culprit and the mastermind during the class trial.
Oh, yeah!
Ah, Kaede did mention that. But that's why I want to end all of the terrible things happening to us. I'll defeat the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. I'll even use this class trial to do that. I never wanted to keep my crime a secret. I was going to tell you all eventually. But before I did, I wanted to expose the mastermind first. Then the killing game would have ended, and everyone but me would be saved. I thought that was the best way I could atone for killing Rantaro.
Sorry.
This is my fault. I was wrong. There was no mastermind.
What?
You were wrong? But didn't you say the mastermind was one of us? That's what I thought at first. But in the end, we have nothing. No one made any moves at the time limit. The trial was useless.
Let's see.
Even when Shuichi was about to be voted as the Blackened. Still, they did not appear.
Maybe.
Yeesh. That seriously was a close one. If Kaede had just kept her mouth shut, we'd all be dead right now. No way! There has to be something else we can discuss. We just gotta think. Right, Shuichi?
But...
On the other hand, she's only in this mess because she decided to say something at that moment.
That's...
I wanted to protect Kaede, but I also wanted to unmask the mastermind. But even when the killer was about to be condemned, they remained hidden.
Sorry.
So that has to mean the mastermind is not among us after all.
What?
So Kaede had the wrong idea this whole time.
I see.
All her actions were taken under Shuichi's flawed logic.
Okay.
That's why this is my fault. All of this happened because my detective work was wrong. If I hadn't been so stupid, if I never said anything about a mastermind to Kaede,
Damn it!
Rantaro wouldn't have died, and Kaede wouldn't be a murderer. This is all my fault.
That's wrong.
No, it's not.
Huh?
Kaede.
Because...
I killed him, not you.
Right?
Right? Didn't I?
But...
Kaede, why did you set up such a convoluted trap? If your intent was to kill the mastermind, there was no reason for you to cover your tracks.
Jeez.
Isn't it obvious? It's because she didn't want Shuichi to know.
Huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Of course, but I didn't want anyone else to know either. Because I said I wanted to escape this place with everyone.
Because...
But you guys wouldn't want to be friends with a girl who killed someone, would you? Be friends. Kaede put a lot of thought into this. She put so much into this. It drove her to commit murder like a lunatic. God, you're such a dumbass.
Yeah.
I know, right? I'm such an idiot.
However, we only survived the time limit because of that idiocy.
Right!
Yes, we're still alive thanks to you. Kaede. I didn't know how, but I wanted to get out of here with you. I wanted to be friends.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Damn.
So you're saying everything you did was because you were thinking of us? And you hid that you killed him just to stay and help us? How did things...
Hi, hello!
All right, that's it! What? What do you mean? What do you mean that's it?
Ah,
Father, are you getting bored?
That's right.
You know how Papa gets. He can't stand this kind of tearjerker schlock. I can't stop crying! I see nothing gets past my adorable little cubs.
I don't even let appetizers get past me, especially if someone else bought them.
now
But we can't let this boring display grind its action to a halt, so... Time to make things interesting!
Huh?
Make things interesting?
thrills, chills, kills!
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, punishment time! Punishment? You mean Kaede's execution?
Don't screw around!
No friggin' way! There's no way we'd let you do that!
Hey!
Accessors assemble!
Punishment time is a sacred segment. You're not allowed to interfere.
And if you even try to interfere, we'll just crush you with these here exosols.
It's cruel, but it's probably better if one person dies instead of everyone.
Like hell am I just gonna sit here and do what you say? Kaede fought with her life on the line, and so will I!
Gonta will face you all. Times like this are why Gonta became strong. Gentlemen never back down, and neither will Gonta.
This is the perfect chance to test out my Neo Aikido skills on machines.
Yeah, I'll help. I could...
Everyone, stop! Stop it.
Please, just stop.
Kaede.
Enough, you guys. I've already prepared myself. You're giving up?
Why?
But why? You said we never give up, that we get out of here together. That's what you said, Kaede.
Damn it.
So why are you giving up now? Did you mean what you said? I know we can do something. Don't give up until the end.
No.
I'm not giving up because I have you.
Huh?
What?
You know?
Even after I'm gone, my wish will still be here. So I'm counting on you all. I'm entrusting my wish to every one of you.
I believe in you!
I believe that you all will make it through this somehow.
You have to live!
You guys better live. Don't go dying on me now. Even if to end this ridiculous killing game, survive and get the hell out of this place.
Promise.
And then be friends after you escape, okay? I think you'll all be the best of friends. Affirmative, Kaede.
I shall take that.
I will do my utmost to fulfill your final request. I won't give up. I'll get out of here, no matter what. Going to work hard and keep friends safe till very end. Well, Kaede, you definitely weren't boring.
Well now.
Now then, let's get started. I have a...
I've prepared a very special punishment.
For Kaede Akamatsu, the ultimate pianist.
Damn it.
Wait a second. Kaede, please don't.
Hey.
Suichi, you better not lose.
You can't lose!
You can't lose to this killing game. I know you can beat it.
It's punishment time!
I believe in you!
So please believe in yourself.
It's a promise.
Okay. It's a promise.
I'm assuming this punishment scenes are gonna get crushed by piano or something.
You'll see. Game over. Kaede has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. It's a lot worse than that. For some reason the audio's out of sync.
Oh.
The audio's out of sync. Shit.
Wow. Just wow. I'm speechless.
The moment it was over, I felt my legs give out under me. What I just saw didn't feel real. As if all reality had vanished, and the only thing left was a fictional world. Real or not, Kaede was gone. Kaede Akamatsu no longer existed in our world.
Yeah?
What the? Why is Mono Kid? Mono-dum, what have you done? gross, she puked again.
Oh well.
Ah, but this tension ain't so bad, you know. Finally feels like a proper killing game. If anything, we could stand to use a little more tension in our lives, right, Dad?
No! My sweet, darling Mono Kid claimed as collateral damage! This is a nightmare! This is unacceptable! My precious cub is... On second thought, I guess it's okay. After all, I still got 4 more cubs. I'm glad you kids came in bulk.
Huh? It's okay?
I'm shocked. Our existence means that little, huh?
Well...
What's done is done. What's dead is dead. No point crying over crushed cubs. Unless you want to end up like these sad sacks.
But how?
What in the world is this?
Really?
Are you fucking kidding me? Talk about overkill.
Amen.
Atua, please grant Kaede's soul eternal repose. I can't believe this what happened to Kaede. I liked her so much.
Yahoo!
Ah, this adrenaline creates such an exquisite feeling of despair. It's moments like this that make all the killings worth it.
Why are you doing such a terrible thing?
How dare you!
You are the worst of the worst. Does human life have no value to you at all?
Hey, I know human life is precious. I'm not a monster, you know. Because if human life wasn't precious, ending it wouldn't be nearly as much fun. There's no greater joy than witnessing such a display of despair entertainment.
You surpass psychotic by a wide margin.
What now?
I don't think I've ever felt quite this irritated.
I won't forgive you for this. Got that? I won't ever forgive you.
Spoken like a murked man.
Excuse me.
What is your objective, Monokuma?
What are you trying to pull?
Do you hate us? If so, have we done something to make you hate us?
Hate you? Who can say? That's your job to figure out. If you really want to know what's going on, you're gonna have to work for it.
Well...
Though the corpse formerly known as Rantaro may have had a hunch.
Huh? What is it?
What do you mean? What was Rantaro's hunch?
What indeed?
That is...
But he did say he would end this game, and he also knew about the hidden door. Could that be at all related to his hunch you claim he had?
I wonder.
Why, you...
Hey, what the hell's this hunch you're going on about? Spill it. I wonder.
Then...
If you have no intention of telling us, then keep your mouth shut.
You're focusing on Kaede instead of her deadweight victim? Well, it's not his fault he was useless. He died before his talent could be revealed. If he had lived long enough to reveal it, maybe he would have been more useful. Oh well, he's dead and that's that. That's the difference of death for you.
God, he's much more of an asshole in this one than he was in any of the previous ones. He wasn't really the mastermind, was he?
Are you still pestering me with those annoying questions? Aren't you guys focusing a little too much on whether or not there's a mastermind? If you keep this up, you're all gonna end up like Kaede.
What?
Here.
And maybe spend less time worrying about nonsense and more time watching your backs, okay?
Right.
You never know who's gonna become the next killer. Ah, I can't wait. I wonder what kind of killing game we'll get to see next.
Damn it! You may have gotten us this time, but we'll all get you next time. You'll see.
Why?
Why are you all psyched up?
That's
It's nice to see that at least one of you has some chutzpah around here. I have a feeling you're gonna live for a while.
Thanks.
I'll do my best.
Don't screw around.
Shut the hell up. We're not gonna have another killing game. I, Kaito Monoma, am not gonna let you have your way anymore. Got it? I'm gonna punch that grin right off your face for sure.
Is that so?
Oh, really? That seems unlikely. I'm pretty sure you won't live long enough to do that.
Damn.
Well...
You guys have a lot to think about. Work hard, and do your best to graduate, because the fun's only just begun.
Hey,
Monodam, explain yourself. I get that Monokina was obnoxious and rude, but that was way out of line.
I did it for us.
Wait, Monodem! Where are you going?
It's getting interesting.
He probably killed him as payback for all the bullying. What an interesting turn of events.
And with that, Monokuma and the Cubs left, and only we remained in the courtroom.
I don't think I can take all this. I can't stand this anymore. I feel like I'm going to go crazy.
No.
Tsumugi, you mustn't give up hope.
Is there even hope to be had here? The room feels utterly drained of it.
Kaede! What kind of degenerate male cries in public? It's so...
Fuck you! Fuck you!
But Tenko, you're crying too.
Hey.
Now's not the time to point that out, Kibo. Just let it be.
Prayer time.
In times like this, we should pray for Kaede's soul so that she can rest in peace. How's anyone supposed to rest in peace after getting killed like that?
I don't know.
What are we gonna do from now on? Yeah, I'd like to know too. I'm so over this already.
That's enough!
Shut up, shut up! You all just need to shut up! Kaito's voice boomed in the air, and the room went silent.
Damn.
Every single one of you, and your meek little complaints.
Shut
You're
up!
pissing me the hell off!
Damn it.
But the ones who's pissing me off the most
Dumbass.
is you, Suichi!
Huh?
Ow.
Clench your teeth!
Kaito! You are supposed to say that before you hit him.
Did you hear what Kaede said? She said she believed in you. That she passed her wish on to you. But what the hell's wrong with you? You didn't say a damn thing to Monokuma. You call yourself a man? Damn it.
What's the matter? Say something already.
Dumbass.
I just hit you. Are you pissed off? What's your problem?
Enough, Kaito. Sucker punching is pretty low, even for a low-life degenerate male like you.
Listen up.
You better knock it off or I'm gonna explode my Neo Akio all over your face.
Fine.
Are you okay?
Shuichi, are you okay?
Okay,
I'm fine.
for now.
Please stop. This sort of altercation is just a waste of time.
Gonta not sure waste of time, but Gonta agree. Fighting not good.
Then...
Can we leave now? Staying here will only make us more depressed.
Well put. I agree wholeheartedly.
Sorry.
You all should go ahead without me. Why? Is there a reason you wish to stay in a place like this?
I just want to be alone for a while. Just for a little bit.
But you can't just leave. We can't just leave you here by your...
No.
Tsumugi, perhaps it would be best if you allowed him some privacy for now. Okay, I suppose. Shuichi, don't beat yourself up, okay?
Yeah.
Yep, just hit the reset button on your feelings and you'll feel happy and cheerful in no time.
Listen.
Being a tad insensitive is important for survival. It helps one avoid suicidal thoughts.
Hey,
Gonta will go back too. Let Gonta know if you need his help, okay? One by one, everyone climbed aboard the elevator, except
I mean,
Shuichi. I don't know how well you knew Kaede, but why don't you try going to her ultimate lab?
Huh?
What do you mean?
that's right.
Monokuma set the room up, so there's probably not a lot there to remember her by, but there should at least be a bunch of little things she liked.
Okay.
Things Kaede liked.
Listen up.
Understand? There's only one way to get through this awful feeling. No one's gonna be able to console you if you're just sitting here alone.
I mean,
If anyone's gonna help you, it'll be her, in your memories. With those words, he stepped onto the elevator. Before I realized it, I got to my feet. I just started walking, and I was heading towards the Ultimate Pianist's Research Lab. It's not as if there would be any memories here. But these are the things she was really passionate about. And that's good enough for now.
What a magnificent piano. I would have liked to hear her play it, if only just once. Ah, that reminds me. The song that Kaede was talking about. Of course, it must be here somewhere. I stood in front of the shelves of CDs and searched each one thoroughly, end to end. It should be here somewhere. Where is it?
Ah!
Here it is! This is it! I took the CD from the shelf and placed it in the player in the corner. Soon, a soft melody had filled the classroom. My body relaxed, totally enveloped in the music. Oh shit, I've heard this song before. It is quite beautiful. There was a strange feeling, the sound seeping into my body. Before long, I began to close my eyes.
I wish there was a piano here. I would play you a song to help you cheer up. A pretty song to play for you. Oh, like Clair de Lune by Debussy. It's a soothing song that calms your heart, like the moon's reflection on water. You noticed, huh? Yeah, I'm shaking too, but I'd be a mess if you weren't here. I wouldn't have been able to do anything. I would have been so lost. I'm glad you're here with me, Shuichi. With you by my side, I feel like I can stand up to anything. You give me the courage I need to take on the Mastermind.
This is like Your Lie in April levels of holy shit.
Be more confident. I believe in you, so you should definitely believe in yourself.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I can do it, but no, I'll do it. I have to believe in myself. I won't be afraid anymore. I will face the truth for everyone.
What would make it really cool is if he took his hat off right now.
I won't give up. For your sake, Kaede.
That's the only reason he wears it, is because he's afraid of the truth.
From the bottom of my heart.
Exactly.
I promise you, Kaede.
Get rid of the hat. Take it off.
Yep, that's our promise. I'm leaving everything up to you, Shuichi. Goodbye.
My class trial, our class trial. Surviving members, 14. To be continued. Achievement unlocked, a very special class trial. Obtain the musical note hairpin. Holy shit.
Wow.
This is 100% my favorite game in the series.
This is definitely a great game to start off on, I'm just gonna say that. For me, at the very least.
They were so young and talented. How could this happen?
It looked like an accident. They were running away from that group.
Was it really just an accident, though? I honestly can't believe that.
I can't say it too loudly, but they were probably killed by that group.
I thought so.
Oh no. Well, there's nothing we can do about that. I wanted them to live. For our sake at least.
Jeez. I wish they lived. No. They should have lived. They had to, for this world.
I assume by that group they're talking about Team Danganronpa. And that's, I mean, I can't really continue after that. Oh, shit. There's really no other place for me to end it than right here. So, that was the first class trial. The protagonist has changed to Shuichi. Which... God damn it, why does she have to die? Even I knew she was going to die. But it's still, like, heart-wrenching to watch it happen. Also, what a way to start it off. That was your first execution, Elliot, that you had seen.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the most gruesome ones that has been shown in the series so far. I mean, they're all, like, fairly, like, holy shit, but that one in particular is probably the worst one that I've seen so far. Oh yeah, that was Claire de Lune. In fact, she even mentioned it earlier, Ted.
It's one thing to kill some, another thing do it slowly and then insult them.
Yeah. That's how Monokuma always does his executions. They're always, I guess, slow burn, with the exception of like one or two of them. And they're always related to their ultimate talents. Anyways, that is going to end it. Hopefully things get a little more normal in the next episode, because holy shit. That's probably my favorite class trial. That was so good. The twists and the turns in that one, I didn't see any of it coming.
Me neither. Honestly, I thought it was gone to the shot put.
Yeah. Like,
because that would have made a lot of sense, but you know, just how things were leading up and connection to the characters honestly blinded you.
Yeah. Honestly, like, a lot of the ones in the first game are, like, super predictable. Like, there's this one character who's known for her lies, and she ends up being a killer at one point. Like, I saw that shit coming from a mile away. But no, this one actually really surprised me. Again, I knew that she got executed. I didn't know why. Although I probably should have assumed that it was because she killed someone, but I didn't want to.
You didn't want I know, and see, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, unfortunately I'd seen that execution before, but I haven't seen any of the future ones. You gonna be in chat? Sure, I'll join in a little bit after this stream. But that's going to be it from me. So thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next one. Take care, continue testing, and best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Bye-bye.